It's treasure map time! Everyone's favorite time of the month. It's treasure map time! Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped, back for another OPTC video. And in today's video, we're a little bit late over here on stream for Treasure Map Punk Hazard Lore. But we are going to go through our playthrough of the new treasure map, dealing with our speed and whale teams, and doing a breakdown for you guys of each individual stage. Doing our generic monthly chat about treasure map, what I think about the game, checking out the map, all that kind of good stuff. So let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. And if you guys want to be a part of the stream while we do all this stuff live, while we stream some treasure map, make sure to head over to Twitch, hit me with a follow so you don't miss any of the good stuff. Hit the bell notification too so you don't miss out on any of the uploads. And if you're new, hit the big red subscribe button. And if you're not new, you're a bloody legend. Smash the like button. So let's have a look. The map is looking like an absolute dream for rankers. However, the middle does not have a bento box, so immediate L for the map. But we are going to move. Yo, what's going on, Dilba? Is that my fellow content creator, Dilba? How you doing, my guy? Link to all of his stuff in the description below. Just because he's an absolute legend, you should go check him out. How you doing, my dude? All right, let's. Oh man, I remember team building for this bloody invasion. And I remember this shit being absolutely disgustingly annoying. Man, that bento placement is terrible. Let me know what your bento ideology is looking like. However, I am an advocate for going for the bento. So I think, look, for the sake of the video, we're going to go straight ahead. Most of the time, I would say go around the outside and then cut back in. That would probably be the go forth. But for now, we're going to move forward. Now, against Law, the intrusion is kind of donkey water. Like, it's not a fun intrusion. And if you guys don't have some of the newer batches, it's going to be very, very annoying to deal with. So, look, we have to reload the game to get some of these characters. But I am going to go with the speed strat that my boy Sim gave me. We are going to sack a little bit of points because we're not bringing the new 5+ Shanks on this particular team. However, we're going to bring Izokiku. Izokiku give us 3 turns of a chain lock, which is going to be very, very handy for the revive mechanic. Now, on the first turn, you get a full board of lock slots, thanks to Hina as your friend captain. And then Nami or Sanji, the captain, the swap like thing that Law does, you get 99 turns of like higher chance of landing on negative orbs. But that's not going to matter because we literally have locked our slots. On the second turn, we get 10 turns of chain coefficient reduction and attack down at 90% if you're below a 2.5 times chain lock. Very, very annoying stuff. To deal with this on the first turn, we're going to pop our girl Uta. Uta's going to set the defense to 0 because he has 5 turns of defense up as well. We're then going to use, I'm pretty sure we're going to use you, right? Is it you? No, it's you. So if we do this, we get the chain addition, but we don't actually get the chain boundary, which is a little bit annoying. So we probably didn't need to do that now that I'm thinking about it. But look, we move. Okay, we definitely needed to. Holy. See, this is where that attack down is incredibly annoying to deal with, yo. Like, holy moly. Okay, well, that didn't go well. That did not go well at all. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We're going to do this again. Oh, no. Man, that attack down is, something else, I tell you what. Ouch! 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 So, probably going to have to bring Shanks. Because our captain is not Cerebral or Striker, so we don't get the chain boundary effect. Which is a huge, huge L. Smoku can give us the cooldowns. Tashigi's going to give us attack and base stats. We get the chain lock with you. And unfortunately, we are not going to have orbs. So that really doesn't matter too much. But we can do this. Now, this is only level 1. Little bit interesting. Nevertheless, man, that 30k burn. Holy shit. But nevertheless, we are going to have to find a way to... Okay. We're good. We are going to have to find a way to get around that chain coefficient reduction on stage 2. Like, that's going to be a huge problem. So I feel like just bringing Shanks is going to be the best option there. Like, that's just going to have to happen. We'll change that up. Because, unfortunately, without a Cerebral or a Striker Captain, you don't get that chain boundary, which is a huge, huge L. Huge L. I forgot to put mastery points into that friggin' Tashigi. Well, this has been a scuffed start. This has been a very scuffed start. But that's okay. We moving, we schmoving. So, moral of the story, we want to use Shanks there. But, as you can see there, like, that intrusion sucks. Even with the, like, boosted units, that intrusion still sucks. Like, it's wild. Wild to me. Yo, what's good, Kribby? LeBao, how you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. If you guys are new to the stream, welcome, welcome. If you guys are new to YouTube, like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. And hopefully your treasure map is going a little bit better than mine. Hopefully it's going a little bit better than mine. Or you could just not give me a 2, you know, like that would be excelente. Alright, are we at the end yet? Okay, so I imagine now, once we get to the final stage, we're going to use our speed teams, and they all are going to work hunky-dory, right, chat? Right? First fight is against Smoker. And against Smoker, we're running that beautiful, beautiful Uta team. Now, this team does have 3 characters that aren't boosted. Now, that's fine, because, like, this fight gives you, like, no points anyway. So, the idea here is to utilize Uta on turn 1. And then we're going to use Caesar to wave clear the first 2 stages. So, Uta's going to give us an attack and orb boost. And then we're basically just going to board wipe with Caesar. And then we're going to board wipe with Caesar again on stage 2. And then on the final stage, we get the attack and orb boost thanks to Uta as well. And we are going to be in good stead. Now, Smoker does put up a barrier here, or Tashigi, for 15 hits and then has a counter mechanic. But we're going to use Carrot. Carrot is basically going to become our captain. And when Carrot becomes our captain, we can bypass defensive effects, which is always fun because we can just do that. See you later. Robin's also a conditional booster. You just can't use color affinity on this stage. As long as you don't use color affinity, you're going to be A-okay. They recommend 6+ Uta there, but no one's using that unit. Like, 6+ Uta, she dog water, bro. She dog water. Let's move on to the next mini boss now. For some reason, I feel like these menus are going a lot slower. Like, a lot slower. On to Tashigi. The recommended characters for this fight are 6+ Sabo, as well as the new Whitebeard and Luffy. Whitebeard and Luffy are so good for this fight that, like, it's almost a must-use for this particular fight. And then if you have the Stronglord Ace support, you can actually lock some orbs. Shout out to Sim and his boy Daifuku with the wave clearing shenanigans that we can use here. We can go Bink. Get some wave clearing off with Daifuku. You love to see it. Daifuku is very, very fast as well. You can actually use Sabo on that turn to get the chain boost because it's the clock buff if you really want to. But nevertheless, the damage in the early stages is going to be so much that you're not going to need it too much. But Tashigi, or Smoker in Tashigi's body, puts up 3 turns of Threshold and Defense up, as well as give you block orbs, and 5 turns of attack down below a 2-point-something chain multiplier. This is where Whitebeard and Luffy are so good, because they can rotate all of our orbs into tandem slots. We can lock them with Ace, and then we can get color affinity thanks to Sabo as well, which is really, really nice. Sanji can also give us some matching orbs, but he can also give us a chain boost as well, which is really, really cool. And then, as you can see, like, it's a lot of damage. Like, it's a lot of damage. Whitebeard and Luffy give you a 1.5 times attack boost for 3 turns because we don't have a full color team. So that way we actually get them for the second turn as well. And locking those orbs basically just make sure that we have them. Tashigi turns into a strength character on the revive, so having like strength and psi characters on the team helps out a lot, and that's why Sabo shines so much for this particular fight too. As well as having Whitebeard and Luffy. So Whitebeard and Luffy, they're just great for the actual stage, but they're also a strength unit, and then Sabo's your psi unit. That way you've got at least one of each type for each stage. Words are hard tonight. Monet. On to Monet. Now against Monet, we are utilizing Super SCUFFED Snake Man, my boy. This guy's awesome because on the final stage, you get 4 turns of special reverse on your captain. So as long as you use any Straw Hat, you can actually get a full board of like a full cooldown. And Chopper is the recommended character for this fight. So Chopper is very, very good for the final stage, getting around all the special blind as well as full healing because you get like a 99% HP cut. So utilizing Chopper works very nicely. we can actually use Zoro to be our wave clearer here. Zoro, I did have on my Sabo team because he's a strength unit, but like he just fit really well here. Plus, like having a full Straw Hat team was actually pretty cool. Not that it matters too much, but it was just pretty nice to see for treasure map. On the final stage, Monet gives us a full water unfavorable orbs. She gives us 5 turns of special bind, and then special reverses our captains. With the Nami from the film Red Batch, she actually gives in orbs beneficial to the crew, and that's really the only reason that she's actually here. With the early stages too, you can actually just bink Monet with specials and actually kill her, which is pretty cool. But as things get a little bit more challenging, like Luffy's an attack booster, he's an orb booster, then you can use Sop for a base stat booster and a conditional boost, get them back and get more orbs and stuff. Like, this team's not going to have any issues with damage. Like, it's going to be A-okay for a very long time. As you guys saw there, worked out fairly nicely. On to the final fight now, and this is where we are running our Sengoku team. I'm a big fan of this new Sengoku. The Sengoku and his batch are the recommended characters for the fight against Virgo, as Virgo will turn into any color on the final stage. So, running a team that you can satisfy like every single color on the team, or running something like Bond Clay, or running something like Super Type Shanks, Super Sugo Shanks, to turn the enemy into a strength unit no matter what. So like it doesn't matter what like color they turn to on the final stage. It's going to be very, very effective for these kind of shenanigans. Now, I was not actually meant to do that, but that's fine, because tapping can be just as fast as wave clearing on the first turn. But Jinbei, he's actually our wave clearer. The second wave clearer we have is Izokiku. They give us 3 turns of a chain lock as well, and that's very nice because you can carry that into the final stage. Really good. Really, really good wave clearer for treasure map. Like an amazing wave clearer. On the final stage against Virgo, he turns, like I said, he turns into any color. So the one you want the least with this team is actually the Dex variation, because Cavendish isn't boosted at all during treasure map, right? Everyone else has some sort of stat boost. But basically, once we've done the Sengoku special, you just give the Sengoku special to whoever has the type advantage, and you're going to do a lot of damage. Like 4 times attack, 4 times orbs. It's a lot of damage. You got base stats with Sengoku as well. I'm pretty sure you can get the base stat boost for Sengoku, unless you need like one of the admirals or something like that. And if you do need one of the admirals, I might just put on Kizaru over Jinbei, like just because, just because. Well, you could do that when you get a little bit, like when you get to the higher levels. On to the final fight now. We are up against Caesar. Now, before we go to Caesar, I am going to quickly change this team to Shanksy Boy. Shanksy Boy, Shanksy Boy. Where art thou, Shanksy Boy? Cool. Sweet. So now that's ready to go for the next run. But for this particular fight against Caesar, he's nowhere near as challenging as Law is on the intrusion. But nevertheless, it's still the final fight of treasure map, so it can be a little bit challenging as well. So let's see what he's got in store for us. Quick sight in characters, they all get their cooldowns, but for this team, it really doesn't matter. We're going to go Bink. We're going to go Bunk. It feels so weird not wave clearing, like when you get to this final fight, because like you just don't use wave clearing strats when you get to this far in. On stage 2, it's Brownbeard. Brownbeard has the resilience and the threshold, and this is where Shanks is actually really good. Shanks is also going to give us tandem slots on our bottom row, so that way you can actually use something like Reiju, or you can use something like who else do we have? VV for an orb boost instead. Like, you have those types of characters, which works out pretty nicely. On the final stage against Caesar, you get special minded, paralyzed, despair, attack down with the chain coefficient. Like, look how much shit is on this final stage. Like, it is actually gross. Just realized now too, by the way, forgot to limit break my Tashigi. Big downside to that is I don't actually have the limit break ability to get around special bind. So that's really fun. Like, really, really fun. Why didn't anyone tell me in chat? Man, this is going to be interesting. Oh, no. Well, not ideal. Sick. Yikes, big yikes. Big yikes, my dude. Big yikes. However, I do have meat orbs, so like... Now, if you have Tashigi limit broken, she has the Sailor that can resist special bind. And then you just use her, and everything will be fine. Everything will be hunky-dory. Man, this is so scuffed. This is so scuffed. But for myself, I forgot to do that. I even said it, like, in this, like, video. I was like, yo, I forgot to put mastery points into Shigi. God damn. Okay, look. Let's pretend this is turn 1, right? Let's just pretend you're going to use Tashigi. She's going to get rid of the special blind. And the paralysis, by the way. There was paralysis. Got to remember that. Then, to get around the despair, you've got our friend Uta. Uta's great. So that way you can then use Smoker to give yourself cooldowns. As well as some other shenanigans. And then, like, you got Hina. She's going to remove the attack down. She gives you an orb boost. She gives you an attack boost. Base stat boost. All that good stuff. And then we can just win. Should have done that on turn 1. That was turn 1. Just pretend that was turn 1. But it's going to wrap up the playthrough. The absolutely scuffed playthrough of the treasure map. Like, was actually so scuffed. But nevertheless, we got to the end in the end, right? But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to go down there and belt the like button for me. If you are new to the channel or you haven't done so already, hit the big red subscribe button. If you want to head over to Twitch and hit me with a follow so you don't miss the streams, then you can do all that good stuff too. Most importantly, though, wherever you are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your night, enjoy your morning, enjoy your day, wherever you are in this world. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Lates!